Hello, my name is Haimon Taking, and I am a fourth year medical student at St. Paul's Medical College. My journey with Mulla Language School, now being fluent in language school, began in the summer after sixth grade when I joined the Waldia branch. Over the next 2 years, I completed the beginner, intermediate, and advanced English courses. Though my attendance was sometimes regular, sometimes irregular, I remained connected to the school for about 5 to 6 years in total. During that time, I even had the opportunity to assist in teaching younger students, like grade fourth, fifth, and sixth students, I think. What made Mula Language School, or like what made Flint Language School truly special, was that it didn't just improve my English. It was not all about my English only. It shaped me as a whole. This school played a very significant role in my academic growth, in my interpersonal skills, everything, just the overall personality development. The lessons I learned there extended far beyond language. It really was more than that, helping me in both like curricular and extracurricular aspects of life. A key figure in this journey was Teacher Mullah, obviously, and for obvious reasons, who was more than just an instructor to me. He was like a father figure. He was just like a second father everybody could get. Our bond grew into a familiar relationship as he knew my family well, and he also shared a particularly close connection with my dad, and his wisdom, kindness, and dedication have been a really great inspiration to me, and for that I am deeply, deeply grateful. I really am. And I will always cherish the impact Mullah Language School and teacher Mullah have had on my life, and I wish him nothing but the best in his future endeavors. And I am so sure, I'm 100% positive that he will be great in his activities or future actions. Thank you.
My name is Samuel Asafa, and I am currently serving as a first officer on the Boeing 737 for Ethiopian Airlines. I am deeply grateful for role Mola Language School and translation work has played in shaping both my language proficiency and personal confidence. I began studying at the school while I was in grade 11 in Waldia and continued until I joined university. During those formative years, the support, dedication, and teaching methods of Mr. Molla and his team were instrumental in helping me grow into who I am today. As a first officer on the Boeing 737 for Ethiopian Airlines, language proficiency and clear communication are absolutely essential. Looking back, I honestly don't believe I would have passed the rigorous evaluation process to become a pilot without the strong foundation I gained at Mullah Language School. Beyond the academic side, Mr. Mullah helped me build the confidence to express myself effectively, something that has served me both in and out of the cockpit. Even years after I completed my studies, Mr. Mullah has remained a mentor and a friend, always ready to support me whenever I needed guidance. His commitment to his students goes far beyond the classroom, and that speaks volumes about his character. I wholeheartedly recommend Mr. Mullah Language School to anyone who wants to improve their language skills and grow personally and professionally. It truly is a place that changes lives.
Hi, my name is Soliana Tawalda. Currently, I'm a grade 12 student, and if God says I'm left with 3 or 4 months to join university in Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. So I just joined Mola Language School around 4 to 5 years ago while I was grade 6. So at the start, I had just a basic English knowledge, but later on, after learning it there, I happened to grow my skill. And the best things that I have got from Mola Language Center are as follow. The first thing is that whatever you learn, it can be idiom or vocabulary or expression, you get to practice them daily. There was this thing called practicing session. You can do it, can be monologue or a dialogue or a drama, whatever it is. We were supposed to do that, and then that way it was preventing us from forgetting what we have learned, and then we were just applying them in our daily lives. That was the biggest thing, the biggest method that our instructors were using to make us remember what we were learning. The other thing is that the people in there, my classmates, were really good. They were easily going people, so I had a really good time making good friends in there. Proceeding to the third good thing I got is like our instructor, Mr. Molla. So he was not just only a teacher. I remember like when I was in grade six, I used to feel like home, to be honest, like because it was not just like a teacher and student thing. It was just a friendship, and then you're free in there. You're not considered as someone strange coming to the room, but you're just valuable in there, and I love that. So and generally as a sister, what I want to say is like English is really valuable because as I mentioned earlier, I just got a scholarship in Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. But when I just think about it, had I not been able to speak fluent English, I don't think I would have get this chance because like the application process had its own interview session, and there were tests that I had to take, so it had helped me a lot. I wouldn't pass the exam had I not been able to speak English. So even in my time of like these tests like Duolingo, IELTS, and TOEFL, I used to communicate our instructor, Mr. Molla, like on the methods that I used to apply. I was asking him for tips, and I'm really grateful. So like this was the time I had in there. Thank you so much.
My name is Merat Bakarlu. I live in Addis Ababa around Sarisana Mariam. I'm a grade 10 student in Bulbula General Secondary School, and I'm an intermediate level student at Fluent Language Center. First, I joined Fluent Language Center in 2015, which means 2 years ago. And the reason that I joined Fluent Language Center is just because I knew that knowing well and speaking English is so crucial because it's international language. And in the first summer, I've got the experience I want because the way that Sher teaches just like the way I want. I mean, there is a practice time, and in that time, we're free to talk in English with other students, and also that helps us to develop our speaking skills. And generally, I learned 2 summers and this year in Fluent Language Center, and until now, I learned a lot of vocabularies, idioms, and also I realized the difference between the English that I learned before and the standard English. And also, I learned how can I read IP or FENT transcription of English words in easy way, and the way that Sher used to teach is not new or something that he creates. That Sher teaches us with evidence. And also, this training helps me to have me a courage to speak in front of people, and it helps me to get the chance to master the standard way of speaking English. And now let me say something about the teacher. The teacher name is Mola Walalau, and he's a good teacher, and also he has more than 10 years experience of teaching English. And the thing that I love from our teacher is he understands his students more than the other teachers, and also he knows that the thing that he teaches us is new for us, and for that reason he explains every detail and everything with so patience. Even the way that he used to teach is so clear, understandable, and easy to understand. And Sharmula is more of family for his students, and he can read his students as a book, and also he tries to make us better on our regular education. Just simply, our teacher loves to appreciate his students on the way of becoming better. And Charmula is not only English language teacher, he's also life teacher. I say that because he gave us a chance to speak what's on our mind, and that makes us to don't fear speaking in states, and it helps us to have an experience to talk what's on our mind. And this is not the only thing. Also, he shares the thing that he learned from his book life, and also we can learn a lot of things by only watching him because he is so committed on the things that he wants to achieve. Even you learn it by heart when you see him. And I'm grateful for the things that you gave for us. Thank you, Charmola.